beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading from mid-August right through to mid-October 2021. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for money, e-gifts, donations, it is not me, it is a scam. I do not do personal readings, okay? Not at all. So I will never solicit for personal readings or for your money, for your donations or e-gifts or anything at all. If anyone claiming to be me does that, please report them. It is a scam. Also, I do not have Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. So if anyone looks like me on those pages, please report them. It is a scam. There's currently someone on Facebook who is pretending to be me. And please report them, okay, because it is a scam and they're asking for e-gifts. They're giving an email address, a Gmail email address, and also a number and all of those things. It is not me, it is a scam, so please report that person and do not give them your wonderful money. Okay, let's move on, my beautiful Librans. This is your career reading. I'm going to cleanse your space and mine for a change. I've already cleansed here and meditated on the cards, but I'm going to cleanse your space as well at the same time as my space. So just be mindful, there's going to be a little bit of a loud noise 3 times. So if you're wearing headphones, please be mindful of your wonderful ears. I don't want to hurt them. And let us begin, Libra. Okay, so let us get straight to your reading. You may be still feeling that power up from that Lionsgate portal. You will start to see the benefits of that in the next 5 to 6 weeks. So any intentions that you set there, you may feel that there is great change afoot. You may start to see by the end of this week things starting to go in a more positive fashion for you, Libra. But let's see what else is coming your way. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We have Solitude. We also have Courage. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Thank you so much. We have Gateway. We have Embracing. We have Taking Risks. And we have Stillness. Okay, so they really are asking you to come back to your center here and sort of find that that knowledge, that wisdom deep within to see where you would like to go. Now, Libra, you may be feeling a little bit disconnected recently, or you in the last couple of months you felt very disconnected from your passion or your motivation, your drive. And you may have been called to sort of come back to your center to really find out the truth of where you want to go, looking back at your past so far, seeing how far you've come, and what you need to do or who you need to be in order to proceed forward. Okay, they're indicating here that solitude, it brings great revelations is what they're giving me. And out of that, you may have been doing a lot of manifestation. Now, they're really highlighting that moon card, sorry, that moon right in the center of that card. So they're indicating that there is an opportunity that comes left field. I feel like that popped up in your Lionsgate portal reading. But I feel like the greatest revelation of all comes in stillness. It's almost about sort of revealing a truth of, you know, what it is that you truly want to do. So Libra, you may have wanted to do something for a long time and be set on that goal or that intention, and it may not be manifesting in the time frame that you're hoping for. So by coming back into your center, it's almost like regrouping, looking at the plan that you've created for yourself and finding enlightenment. So there may be aspects of the plan that you're like, you know what, I'm not even sure if I like that anymore. I'm not sure if I really want to do that anymore. And it's really okay to be that honest with ourselves to say, I'm going to drop that part of the plan because I feel like it's not in my highest center. It's not actually making me feel good about my surroundings. It's making me feel tension or anxiety. Maybe it's not right for me after all. So it's okay to have that power and say something is not working. It doesn't mean you failed. It means you learnt, okay? Even the greatest minds of our time, and I know I say this a lot, but right now they're showing me a picture of Einstein. So either you're seeing a picture of Einstein and, you know, one of those pictures where he's got really crazy hair. I mean, a lot of pictures, he's got that wonderful sort of natural hair that's like all over the place. I look like that most mornings before I, you know, set myself up to get a comb through it. But you know, there's an image of Einstein with like really sort of like hair that looks like it's been electrified. It's beautiful. I love it because it's so, you can almost like see that his brain has like sparked some of those you know, hair follicles to be like wild, because he's so full of ideas and intention and goodness and being connected with the universe. You almost see him like one of those electrical globes, you know, when you put your hand on it and all that purple electricity goes bzz, bzz, you know, all over the sort of glass globe. But they're showing me a picture of Einstein right now. So either you're looking at Einstein as you're listening to this reading, maybe you've got a quote by him, or you've got some sort of picture there. There's something in this message for you if that's you. If not, I feel like it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means, you know, even the greatest minds of our time didn't just wake up one day and say, I know everything. This is my eureka moment. It took them years and years to tweak their plans in order to get to where they want to go. So my point being, it doesn't mean that your intention, the whole goal or the dream is over. It may mean that you're tweaking a part of the plan and saying, well, this part isn't working for me. So if I do what I always did, I'm always going to get the same outcome. And if I'm not happy with the outcome, I need to change an element of the equation in order to get a different outcome, a different answer. Okay. So I feel like within this stillness, you may be working out another route. Okay, one that's going to be more beneficial to you, one that brings a lot more peace. Now, as you can see, I love swans. They're just so beautiful. You know, they're beautiful when you see them like this, but if they ever need to protect their young or anything, they can be as aggressive as F, right? So I feel like you're very protective of your goals and dreams. And I feel like also there's going to be a time period after this stillness where things start effortlessly coming towards you. But it's because, as you can see with those little swan feet, you can't see them there, but they're going a mile a minute. Okay, they're actually doing a lot of hard work under there to keep the surface looking like it's effortless. So I feel like, you know, a lot of the work that you've already put in, the hard work, sweat, blood, and tears, is going to come to fruition. And people are going to look at you, Libra, when you're stepping into your abundance like, oh, wow, they just, you know, they make it look so effortless when you know the amount of hard work it's taken to get you to where you want to go. But I feel like there's a truth being revealed to yourself, which is this part of the plan's not working. So how do I change it? What do I need to shift? So it could be something major, like, you know what? I'm walking away from it completely and I'm doing something different in a different sector. It could be that you're like, okay, well, you know what? I've not reached out to people in a while to talk about my business, so maybe I should reach out. That's one thing I'm not good at. Networking, marketing. You know, sometimes we hate those things because it means we're, you know, when some people cold call and they're like, oh, you know, did I tell you about my business or anything like that? Part of you is like, oh my God, I really don't want to hear from this person because, you know, I've got my stuff to do. It's too much like hard work. I can't think of their stuff and my stuff. But actually, they're calling you because they're like, I want to talk about something that I'm excited about my job. Or I'm not asking you to, or I'm not saying that you have to call people, Libra, and like dial up people and say, hey, did you know that I want to be an artist? And here's my artwork and maybe you'd like to buy it. But I feel like there needs to be some sort of change here where you allow yourself to shine and you let your hard work be seen in all its glory. You know, just like the swan, you know, it's seen in all its glory. The hard work is not seen, but the sort of the effortless product, as it were, is being seen. So I feel like, as you can see as well, we've got the Northern Lights kind of there. So something that is unique, something that is very magical. So I feel like allow yourself or your work to be seen, Libra, because you put a lot of hard work into it. So if networking is not a thing that you're normally typically drawn to, because you're not the sort of person who normally shouts about what it is that you do, but they're basically saying it's such a shame for you to be doing all this hard work and being not getting recognition for it. But Spirit's coming along to change all that. We've got courage. Okay, so you have the courage to endure any storm. As you can see, the obstacles, you know, the waves are crashing there. I feel like you have the courage to overcome those obstacles and find your pathway to whatever it is that you want to do. You've overcome a lot, okay? And I feel like endurance is actually going to get you there. So they're basically saying, don't give up. You're stronger than you think. Now they're really highlighting, wow, I've never noticed this in this card before. They really wanted me to have a look at the background. It looks like a beautiful sky. But when you really look closely, it's a map that's there. Okay, so it's map of the world. So either there is an indication that you need to expand on your business or on your horizons, or you need to come back to the plan to have a look and have that courage to sort of come back to the center of the plan and have a look at it and see what parts in honesty are working and not working. I mean, everybody should take, I always believe everybody should take like a regroup session and really think back to what it is we intend to start out to do, and are we still on the right track. Taking inventory of what we want to do in terms of a career is always a good way to see the way ahead, but also to see what's hindering us, what's getting in our way. So I'm going to pull a quick card on the courage card and see what's going on there before we move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, they're okay. So the Four of Cups indicates there is untapped potential here. There's something that is, you may be feeling a little bit fed up. They want you to regroup, come back to the plan, and it's indicating that even though whatever you're working on maybe is feeling a little bit unfulfilled, or you've lost your motivation or your drive for it, Spirit's bringing you on in a surprise, something you're not expecting that is really much more emotionally, much more emotionally rewarding and more abundant than ever before, because we got the Ten of Pentacles attached to it as well. It's like jackpot is coming on in here, but you have to have courage. You have to take some sort of leap of faith, or take a risk, come out of your comfort zone in order to achieve it. Okay, so it's almost like they're giving you a perspective as well, Libra, and we all need to embody this perspective, which is don't always be looking at what's going wrong or the negative. Always believe and you shall receive. Find the positive, even in the moments where we're being taught a lesson, because some lessons are uncomfortable. So we can, you know, even the greatest people, just like I said, the greatest minds, they never looked at something that didn't go right as a failure. They saw it as a learning curve, which is, okay, that didn't work. How do I do it differently to make it work? So it's just simple. I know it sounds really simple, but like that swan, it looks simple, but underneath there's a lot of, like, you know, the feet are going crazy to try and keep that bird going in the direction that it wants to go in, sometimes against the tide. So they're indicating here, look at the situation as, how can I find a different route to make this successful? And Spirit's actually going to deliver you a surprise opportunity to make something really awesome. Ten of Pentacles, there's a lot of abundance there. And as you can see, taking risks, we've got gateway, embracing. So taking risks, a leap of faith is required. Also, as you can see, this is a bird of prey. So a bird of prey and opportunity. So seeing the bigger picture, looking at the the whole land, you know, the whole landscape of what you're dealing with at the moment, and still keeping your eye on the prize, but broadening your horizons a little bit to go a little bit further afield. So I feel like, you know, that eagle is soaring above for to be illuminated, to see the way clearly. As you can see, the sun is hitting that wing there, and finding opportunity, even in the most desolate of lands there. So I feel like you're going to be taking some sort of risk or coming out of your comfort zone, and you can see the vision ahead, but you know that it requires that leap of faith. But also pay attention to the plan, whatever it is that you've been planning to do. We got embracing. Now, as you can see, it's a stork, so a lot of birds going on here in your reading, but I feel like the stork is about embodying and embracing something new, either waiting for a new dawn or waiting for things to become inspired again, hope, serenity. I feel like this is, you know, it's always darkest before dawn, okay? And I feel like you're embracing a new beginning here. There's something here that's new and it's on the horizon, and it's almost like that expectation. Something new's coming. You're like, okay, how should I embrace this? I feel like just going for it, okay? I just feel like whatever it is, I feel like it's a major opportunity to go for something that's been quite elusive from you for a while, Libra. We will go a little bit deeper and get a bit more tangible energy in a moment, but I'm just getting the energy from the cards. We've got gateway. Okay, so Lionsgate portal really made way for a new beginning here for you, but an empowerment, energy is coming from this card. Also success. There is a new landscape in terms of your career opening up to you, that brings you something really magical. When you think about the unicorn, it is about higher vibrations, but it's also about something that may seem elusive or not real. So I feel like something coming your way. It's almost like the way becomes clear. A door opens that's been closed to you for a while and makes way for a greater opportunity for you in the future. I feel like this is your moment for a breakthrough. That's what I'm getting with that card, breakthrough. Now they're giving me a name, which is Lena. Lena. So if your name is Lena, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. If it does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading, as their attention may have wavered. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. We have, beautiful. We've got the Strength card. So this is that Lionsgate portal energy, breaking the chains, keeping whatever was keeping you stagnant, whatever was keeping you stuck, whatever you were struggling with, it's going to be released now. Okay, I feel like you're going to be a force to be reckoned with. The chains are breaking there, and I feel like you're, whatever it is that you have your eye on in terms of a goal, a dream, there's the Fool card. Yeah, a lot of success. And we got the Empress, beautiful energy. Okay, just going to move these cards over here, pop that right there. Now I'm not sure who needs to hear it, but they just, when I picked up this stone, they were like, show them the citrine, show them the citrine. So now I'm showing you, which is, this is citrine. It's about success, it's about peace. I always keep a little piece somewhere. Oh, we got a little bit of flicker of light. I hope you caught that on camera. Spirit's indicating that this is a really big deal for someone. Okay, get a bit of citrine, because it basically promotes healthy sort of success, abundance. I'm not here to sell anything, Libra, so please check it out in your local store or get a piece online. You know, it's fairly affordable. You don't have to go for the big old stuff. Even the smallest piece is important. Okay, so just pop a little bit of that, keep it with you wherever you go. Whenever I go anywhere, I keep a piece of that and a piece of black tourmaline with me, so that I keep myself safe, but also you know, promoting high vibrations. That's what that is also about. So it promotes high vibes, but also successful energy. So I always like to extend my energy to others, because this lifetime, Libra, we've all got to raise each other's vibrations, not only ourselves, but raise others as well, so that we can collectively rise and make the world some sort of better place, because right now, because we're going through a major change and a major shift. But anyway, back to the cards. The Force card is a Strength card. It is the Leo energy, as I said. This is about respect. It is about courage to go after your goals and dreams. And it is about, if you've been struggling recently, even if you've been feeling a little bit angry that, you know, all the opportunities that are coming your way, either not the opportunities you're hoping for, or you feel like you're not grabbing the opportunities, or they're eluding you in some way. They're really indicating that what is meant for you will never pass you by, and that you're strong enough to overcome this struggle. Okay, the Strength card indicates you're moving into a time of plenty, and it's about unlimited resources. Okay, but self-love and self-respect is the most important to carry you through when it comes to your career. So for example, if you're working in a position and you feel like people are not respecting you, or they're not you know, giving you what you truly deserve, because we got the Empress here, I feel like the whole energy reading is telling you, look deep within. Do you deserve better? And if you do, go after better. Okay, or sort of ask for better, ask for more, because they're indicating you to see your worth and know that you are enough at what you do, Libra, and that you deserve the best. Okay, because the hard work that you put in. The Force card is also number 11. Normally it's number 8 in the traditional major arcanas, so the number 11 is basically a soul path number. So expect to see 1111 or synchronicities and things like that in the next couple of weeks. When I started your reading, Libra, it was 0101. Okay, so I wanted you to be aware of that, because I feel 0101 is also important. But I feel like you're breaking the chains. Whatever's holding you back, whether it's fear, whether it is, you know, you've been struggling with something, or you've been angry in a situation, I feel like you're letting people see what you're made of. You're setting your intention, you're going after it, you're having courage, but also I feel like you're being moderate and sort of like streamlining, going, okay, let us just come back to my center. What do I need to do? Let's take action, okay? So that is the protagonist energy. You're leading with force. You're leading with control. You're leading with, a desire to go after your goals and dreams. That lion has got a spear. So they're going to be targeting something. They want to catch a dream or a goal. There's achievement in this card. Accomplishment is the word they just gave me. Accomplishment, okay? Your inner roar comes out. People can see what you're made of. Now, the Fool card, it's in the resistance position. So you may have felt like you've lost hope in a certain area or felt, what is the point? There's an apathy here. I feel there's been moments of you losing sight of the goal or dream because you feel like it's not manifesting. And also I feel like there's been an energy here where, you know what, they just gave me, so when I was touching this card, they gave me a yawn. So either you've been feeling extra tired recently or extra depleted of your energy, Libra, or you feel bored in your situation, or you just yawned as you were listening to this reading and I mentioned it. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. But they're indicating here that there's two energies that are coming out from this card. One is to have faith that anything will happen and sort of remember that younger spirit that you had where you felt like you could achieve anything, you could do anything. Because I feel like you may have lost your sparkle a little bit, Libra, and they want you to shine. Okay, and I feel like there's something here, either you're resisting a leap of faith or you feel like you're not ready to take a leap of faith, you feel unprepared for it, and you feel like you've got to be very careful in your surroundings. I mean, trust your intuition, Libra. You know your personal situation, of course, but they're indicating here that there is a leap of faith. This is the challenge position. There's a leap of faith that needs to be taken here, and it's not being taken. So I'm just going to pull a quick card and see what we got clarifying that energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? What do they need to know for their highest good? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Knight of Swords. Something needs to be taken action on, but it's not. We got the Knight of Swords in reverse. So they're indicating there's a life-changing sort of opportunity here in terms of your career that you may feel like you're not ready to take, or you may feel like you're deliberately holding back for now because you feel like it's not the right moment. There could also be someone in your world who's talking negatively about your leap of faith and maybe trying to hold you back. So let us clarify with a different deck for that. Could you please clarify a person, Knight of Swords, Judgment. Okay, you're going to see this clearly. This person, this person may have made you feel self-doubt in some way, or made you feel, maybe there was a rejection or something, or you took action on something, Libra, and it did not go in your favor. It was a missed opportunity. They're indicating that that's kept you a bit stagnant. Okay, the Judgment card is your wake-up call. It is your life's purpose. It is your soul path. So I feel like there's a renewal of energy here, a rebirth. You're going to be doing something that maybe you felt like was at the wayside, that you had to leave behind. So for example, if there was a job you always wanted to do, or you were doing it before we got a major pandemic, and everything fell by the wayside and you unfortunately lost your job or had to step away from your job in order to take another job to pay the bills. We all had to do different things in order to bend according to the times. So I feel like you will be revisiting something that you love doing. It's not over in that area. Okay, as long as your heart is still there, your motivation, your drive, your passion, I feel like you will be revisiting this. But I feel like there is a new opportunity here. I feel like if you're reaching for a new life, more positive, abundant life in terms of your career, I feel like you may be at a fork in the road where you're actually thinking about either leaving a job or a situation that you feel that you've outrun its course, or it makes you feel low vibe, but you may be on the fence because you feel like now's not the right time, because there's a lot of uncertainty around the world at the moment. You may feel like maybe I'll just hold off. Trust your intuition, but they're indicating that the challenge here is taking that leap of faith eventually, or taking that risk, because we got that there. You can safeguard against these things, Libra, by actually putting your resume out there first before getting another opportunity. If you've actually lost your job, I'm sending you out a huge hug because it's a crazy time out there at the moment. you know, I feel like there's going to be hope here. That Judgment card says that there's going to be a renewal, like a new opportunity coming towards you, that you gotta, don't get in your own way and hinder yourself feeling like you're not going to get it. You got to believe and receive. Okay, they want you to believe in yourself, because if you feel like you can do something, Libra, you're right. You can do it. But if you feel like you cannot do it, you're also right, because you lose the motivation, the drive, or even the desire to even think about wanting to do it. So I feel like you have the courage to do whatever it is that you want to do. It does require coming out of your comfort zone a little bit, and I feel like you're going to be successful, because the two unifying energies, the outcome is the Chariot, which basically means victory, conquest, and the Empress there, which is abundance. So I feel like you're going to overcome any obstacles that get in your way. You're actually going to charge through anything that is a challenge, and I feel like you are taking control of the situation, but also there's an element of fate here. So I feel like fate brings in an opportunity for you, and you control the rest. I do feel like success is on its way for you, and if you've been feeling stuck, or that there's been no movement, and you've been unprepared for change, I feel like there's going to be a radical change here that actually brings a lot more abundance. You'll wonder why you didn't do it earlier, but you know when the right time is right for you. Don't let anyone force you to change when you don't want to change, Libra. Intuitively, you know what's up, okay? Now the Chariot card, in both decks, there's like two sphinxes or two horses, or in traditional Chariot card, there's often two entities that drive the chariot, and then there's a figure that controls it. And on each card, you know, there's no reins on the cards, on the horses. There's no reins on the sphinxes. It basically means there's an element of fate governing your destiny, and also there is an element of your choice, your sort of motivation and your intention. And I feel like you're doing what is right for yourself, because it's number 8. Okay, these two cards have been switched in terms of numbers in this particular deck, which is the Ex Animo Tarot deck by Bon Augur. Beautiful deck there. But as you can see, you're going after what is right for yourself. You're putting yourself first, and you're aligning yourself with success and your destiny. So, but it requires you to come out of that comfort zone. But you got this, because you deserve it. The Empress card says you've already planted seeds in this area. So what needs to happen next? Well, transformation. So for example, the seeds that you've already sown in terms of your career, your goals, your dreams, you got to water them, you got to nurture them. If anything's not working, you know, just like when you plant some seeds and then occasionally you see some sort of weeds or something that would stifle the growth of your plant, for example, you have to chop that away, or you have to get rid of any dead leaves that would prevent the growth of whatever it is that you're looking after. So I feel like you've got to look at the plan. You've got to tweak the plan occasionally to keep it healthy, keep it working, keep it, moving forward. And I feel like you deserve a lot better, Libra, than maybe you are experiencing right now. And I feel like you may have neglected something or been indecisive about something recently and felt a little bit disconnected from your pathway ahead. But I feel like you're going to receive a lot of rewards for what you've already planted so far, and I feel like there's a lot of abundance here. This is your card, Libra. This is the card of Libra and Taurus energy, transformation, but it is about knowing your potential, that you're brimming with it, and that you have everything you need to sort of affect change, be a new version of yourself, and sort of align yourself with healthy opportunities that because some opportunities can come along and they look really good, but they're too good to be true, right? Or they're not good for you in the long run. I feel like the opportunities that you're making for yourself are really good for you and lead the way to success. But it requires you sort of listening to your heart. The stars are aligning. As you can see, there's a star on that figure's chest. So something you wish for is going to blossom, but it requires you to take that risk, okay? Now let's go and see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Whoa. Okay. How would you like to receive? Oh my gosh, okay. So they want the 9 of Cups. Wow. We have the 9 of Swords. We've got the Justice card. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. We've got the 10 of Swords, the Sun, and the King of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, Libra. I feel like I wish I was a Libra right now. So they just give me something. One moment, please. They're showing me a skipping rope. Skipping rope. So either you're getting back to some sort of new health regime where you bought a skipping rope. Skipping rope. I'm not really sure what that skipping rope. It's about coordination, right? When I'm trying to apply it to business, skipping rope can be about coordination. You know, your two hands are actually moving, you know, the rope itself, and then your feet are sort of like moving in time. It's all because they showed me someone skipping and trying to do, you know, that cool skipping that people do, like boxers do. They're like skipping, 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 and then they sort of scooch it to the side, and get back on it. So it's like without tripping yourself up. It's like coordination. Maybe it means about getting everything working all together or something. Excuse me. I do apologize. I've got a little bit of a cough still left after being a little bit unwell. Yeah, anyway, I'm not really sure. Maybe you're skipping as you listen to this reading. Please take it as it resonates. I'm not really sure why they're showing me a skipping rope. So let us move on. We've got the Nine of Cups. Something you wish for, Libra. You're going after it. Goal, dream, nothing's going to stop you. You are unstoppable. So this Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. Now, wishes and dreams, everyone's got one, and everyone is different to the other. So I feel like you have everything you need to make this goal or dream happen, but the universe is actually going to bring a dream come true for you. This is achievement of desire, okay? A lot of abundance. This is good health. This is material abundance. This is, you know, an intention that you set coming true. You've battled to get this so far, and when you really think about the Nine of Cups, where it sits in the deck, the Eight of Cups went before it. So you're walking away from anything that makes you feel a bit meh, that makes you feel like you're unfulfilled, or you're having to abandon situations that did not work, or, you know, didn't bring you any abundance. So you're like, okay, if that didn't work, I'm walking away from it, and I'm in search of something that is going to work for me. So I feel like the next cup up is the Ten of Cups, which is complete and utter abundance, and, you know, total love, support, and, you know, the jackpot when it comes to good fortune. So I feel like you've worked really hard to where you want to go, and it's a very fruitful time for you. Be careful what you wish for, Libra, because it will turn out exactly the way that you hoped. But you struggle for this. Okay, you actually struggled and sacrificed for this. So, I mean, it's going to feel like a reward because finally you got it, or you get there, wherever there or whatever it is that you're hoping for. But sometimes there's a little bit of anxiety that when you get something, you hope that you can keep it. Okay, I just get that energy coming through. So maybe something is showing up in your world. You're like, finally, this is happening. But you don't want to jinx it in any way. You want to keep it. So just be mindful of that energy. What is right for you will never pass you by. We're all in the flow of things. Okay, sometimes life is up, sometimes it's down. But in terms of career, I feel like there's some sort of jackpot energy here. Really exciting. I feel like you're on to a winner. Okay, now the resistance position. Nine of Swords, you're a little bit nervous about something, whether it is taking that leap of faith, diving all in, or taking a risk. The Nine of Swords says you feel like you have to watch your back, or you feel like anxiety about, you know, or you're overthinking something, and, you know, to find a solution. Now, we got the Justice card that's paired with it, so maybe you are sort of racking your brain, overthinking something, a lot of mental conflict or anxiety about trying to find a solution that is fair or balanced for everybody, or perhaps what you are doing requires having to have a lot of paperwork or jargon that's like, oh my gosh, I don't even understand what any of this says. You know, so maybe you are trying to find your way through a lot of paperwork and you have to sign contracts and it's giving you a big old headache, Libra. But they're indicating it's best to read all the fine print, make sure, you know, that you see all the details. They give me another yawn, which is really weird. I'm not tired at all, okay? So if that's you who keeps yawning, I mean, maybe just pause the video and go and have a bit of a rest because you feel depleted. That person, I feel like you really need a salt bath, okay? To really replenish any energy, get rid of any toxins or anything like that. So rest is definitely required. But they're giving me with the Justice card and the Nine of Swords, there may be something here that you've been dealing with, Libra, that is underhanded. Maybe you're going through the courts on something. You feel it's unfair, perhaps. You don't have to be going that extreme to go through legalities, but maybe you feel like something in your working life has been a bit unfair and you're trying to fight it and actually come to some sort of solution, and it's maybe kept you up at night, a lot of nightmares. They're indicating here that you're going to find a solution. Action will prevail, and I feel like it's going to be an exciting time. You got the Sun card and the King of Pentacles, so you're getting a lot of financial reward here. But if you feel like, you know, you cannot find a solution in your situation, they're indicating that the leap of faith is the solution. Taking a risk, coming out of your comfort zone, and maybe seeking adventures new, pastures new, or doing something in a different way, tweaking the plan, perhaps. So look at whatever is making you feel anxious, tweak the plan, make it, because the Justice card basically says make a decision. Okay, it's an indication that there needs to be a solution found or a decision made, because right now something's got to change, because it's making you feel a little bit nervous or a little bit anxious. You're overthinking it, and that's not good for you. So the Justice card says whatever decision you make in this moment, your future self will thank you for it. It is a win-win situation, but you got to face it head on. You cannot bury your head in the sand with it, Libra. You've got to get straight on and do it. So even if it's a bill that you haven't paid, for example, they're saying, take a leap of faith. Maybe call somebody and say, hey, can you help me out with this? Or, call the person that you owe the bill to or whatever, and find a solution that you pay it in installments or something. So whatever it is that's making you a little bit anxious, they're saying there's always a solution, basically. Just keep your eyes open and talk. The sword is pointed up. So that indicates to find the highest solution of all, a conversation is necessary. Now, also we've got in the outcome position, the Knight of Swords. Action. I was clarifying the leap of faith. What needs to happen? That's your challenge position. And the Knight of Swords came out in the reverse, which indicates there's no action being taken. So we've got the Knight of Swords here. Action is being taken. This is a life-changing opportunity that's coming your way that's going to be very successful. Yes, it requires you coming out of your comfort zone, but as you can see, this feather indicates that Spirit's got your back. They're actually meeting you halfway and bringing you to where you need to go. But as you can see, this figure is actually painting out the clouds, which means they're taking away anything in their world that does not make them happy or clouds the happiness, because they're making way for the sun. Okay, so I feel like some major change is afoot here. The Knight of Swords also indicates an energy of getting a new, broadened perspective, shifting your energy and adapting to a new way of thinking in order to get a different outcome. So they just wanted me to read what's on the woman's dress there. So I'm just going to have a look at it one moment, please. It says here, right is worth the cost. Right is worth the cost. So I guess it's about looking at, is what you're taking action on, or whatever is the major change that you're trying to implement in your life, is it worth the cost? Because everything comes at a cost, and we've got to weigh up whether it's worth it. Okay, so it's your goals, your dreams. Is it worth the anxiety? Can you find another way, another route to achieving it without the sort of element of anxiety that goes with it? It's almost like feel the fear, do it anyway. Anybody who did anything ever in life, Libra, they all had a moment of anxiety, feeling, can I do this? Am I good enough? The Emperor says, yes, you are. The Chariot says, yes, you can. So I feel very much like we all ask ourselves those questions before we start something that has the potential to change our life. And we all have that fear. You got to ask yourself, is that fear restricting you, or is it lifting you up and helping you, sort of catapulting you? Because they're giving me fight or flight. Fight or flight. Sometimes people fight it. Some people manage to rise up and fly with the opportunity. So I feel like you're asking yourself those bigger questions during the next couple of weeks. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Now the Eight of Pentacles is about learning. It is about knowledge. It is about craftsmanship. It is about doing what you love doing and enjoying it and being the best of the best. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles indicates that you've got a lot of skill, and people look to you because of your the way that you work, your attention to detail, but also that you invest a piece of yourself in everything that you do, Libra. And it often is a very beautiful outcome. You always search for beauty, balance, harmony in everything that you do, and I feel like that is not lost on people. I feel like all the butterflies there indicate there is radical change, and you may be doing some sort of learning, whether you're taking online courses to learn how to do something before you do it, or whether you are coming back to your creative center, because this figure here is painting. I feel like you are making your own destiny, but the Eight of Pentacles says it kind of starts with learning. It starts with learning how to do something and becoming really good at it, investing your time, your energy to become the best there is at what you do, so that you hit the jackpot financially, that no one can ever seek anybody else. They want Libra. They want you to do it. I also feel like the Eight of Pentacles is you thinking about your financial future and making some really good investments that pay off in the future. And I feel like you're on that pathway. Your investment in what you're doing already is actually making way. Your goals and dreams are going to accomplish great things, and I feel like financially you're going to be very well rewarded for it. The Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords is, you can see she's got a big old headache there. Ten of Swords is also about, suffering perhaps at the hand of others. So if you feel like someone is being underhanded, as you can see, there's all those needles there. Everyone wants a piece of you, Libra, and maybe it's feeling a little bit overwhelming. I'm going to pull a card on that because I feel like more than anything, it's like the details are sometimes overwhelming of whatever it is that you want to do. So when things become so overwhelming, you just don't want to do anything. You're like, you know what, I'll put that off till tomorrow. So I'm just going to pull a card on that. Ten of Swords is major anxiety, but it may feel like you've gone through the worst of it. The only way is up. Yeah, look at that. Temperance card in the reverse indicates disruptive energy, feeling a little bit out of control, feeling like you're not balanced, which is very important for you. So whether you're getting your own job or sort of company off the ground, Libra, because this is a Nine of Pentacles here, it can often be a solitary energy. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. So you're reaching for a better life. And if you're reaching for a better life that brings in more finances or, creates stability, it often takes a lot of hard work. And I feel like you may be overthinking some things, or other people may have a lot of say in what you do. And I feel like it needles you sometimes. Sometimes people are jealous that if you're going for something better or greater, sometimes they want to put their 2 cents in and try and oh, be careful because, what if you fail? And you're like, oh my gosh, yes, I know that. And they're like, well, you know what? I tried to do this back in 79 and it didn't work. And you're like, yeah, but I feel like I can do this. And they're like, okay, but I'm, just telling you. And they mean well, those people, but sometimes they come with an element of negativity because it didn't work out for them. It doesn't mean it's not going to work out for you, Libra. I feel like you're being very successful. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who's very resourceful with their money, and actually the Eight of Pentacles were creeping up. Nine of Pentacles, and it basically means that there is financial gain here. You're going to have money left over to enjoy yourself. Okay, I feel like you're reaching for a better life that brings more money and freedom to enjoy yourself, which is very important, rather than working 9 to 5, trying to pay all the bills, and then having your pension for when you retire and then enjoy your money. I feel like you're trying to implement something in your world where you enjoy your money now as well as save it. So I feel like you're going to be very, very successful with that. If you're starting up your own business, being an entrepreneur, yes, it is going to sort of give you a lot of headaches at times, but the rewards are greater. Okay, the rewards are much greater. So I feel that be mindful when you're feeling the pain, or you just take some time out, rest, recuperate, but remember the plan. Okay, I feel like you're going to be very, very successful. I also feel like sometimes when we ask people for their advice, it is wonderful to accept it because we all need a new perspective, but make sure you see when you open people to give their advice, they can also open themselves to criticism as well. So if you feel like people are criticizing you at the way that you work, or criticizing the changes that you're making, Libra, I mean, that's their problem, not yours. As long as you're feeling content that this is the way forward and you're making some changes, honor yourself, okay? People can always give their opinion, but if they start to criticize and try to knock you down in any way, rise above it. Don't let them knock you out of the pathway that you feel like you should be on. Now we've got the... Oh, they want this one first. We got the King of Pentacles. So I feel like everything is golden. Okay? And I do feel like this is a time of abundance. This is you having the Midas touch when it comes to making decisions or making wise investments in your career. If you're being a boss, because this is an entrepreneurial card, okay, if you're being a boss, you're making really solid decisions that will lead financially to a greater reward. I feel like also, you know, this is a time for capitalizing upon what you're built so far and growing it exponentially. Also, if you're stepping into a leadership role, I feel like with more responsibility, it doesn't have to be that you're being your own boss, but you could be working for a company where there is a new role coming up. I feel like it's everything you wish for, but you may have to find some sort of solution to make it work. Don't feel like you're not good enough, because you are. You can do this. Also, if you're trying to buy a home or save for a home, I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you to move into the home of your dreams and financially be able to pay for it, which is wonderful. Now they're showing me a butterfly. Okay. Sorry, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. So yeah, they're showing me a butterfly. It's white with kind of like, it's almost like gray. Yeah, gray kind of markings on it, gray, and in some places a little bit of spots of black there. I can't tell you right now what the name of that butterfly is, but for some reason the word cabbage is coming to me. So, I mean, there may be a cabbage butterfly. I'm not really sure. Cabbage butterfly? I mean, I'm going to have to look that up, to be honest. But they're showing me it's a signifier, and that things are going to, there's a lot of reward for your hard work coming towards you. It's what you truly deserve. You've had a period of feeling like karma has not been on your side, that you've had a run of bad luck, but they're indicating that there's going to be good karma coming towards you, but there is an element where you have to step out of your comfort zone, and there's a lot of financial reward coming here. We've also got the Sun card, which means things are going to blossom in terms of your career. Also, I feel like there's a huge awakening here. You're seeing a different way of doing something, Libra, that leads to your success. It is an abundance card. It is a success card. I feel it's a lot of positivity, but you're getting a bird's eye view. Again, there's this energy of bird's eye view. See the plan from a different perspective, but see not just the details, but see the overall plan and see where you can tweak things in order to make your abundance flow towards you easier. Okay, but you got this. I feel like don't doubt your wonderful self. Thank you so much. Okay, straight away we got release. We've got love abounds. Okay, sorry, they just want me to put it, that was the way it came. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Wonderful, wonderful energy here. So we have, sorry, it came like this. So I put this as the first card. They just want me to explain why I took it like that, because this is the underlying card that they wanted in the first position, second position, okay? So just so you're aware, because they pointed up. Now we have love abounds. This is the Ace of Cups. So this is about doing something that you love, Libra. When it comes to career, this is about following your bliss. And it is a gift from the universe. There is a lot of potential and possibilities available to you. They're going to make their way towards you. You're going to be sort of aligning yourself with your goals and dreams and accomplishing whatever it is you set out to do. But the universe is actually allowing you to move into areas of prosperity that you've not known before. They're giving you a helping hand, as it were. Love abounds. You can see the way clearly. Now, they just said to me, breath of fresh air, breath of fresh air. So either they mean they want you to go out and get a breath of fresh air, or if you're feeling really stagnant in your room right now, because a lot of restrictions are around the world. Some places have still got lockdown, some people have don't. So wherever you are, if you can't get out at the moment, just open your window and let new air into the room. So if you're doing that as you're listening to this reading, there's something in this message for you, because I feel like someone may have opened the window or something like that. It was like fresh air. Okay, that's what they're giving me. Whew. It's almost felt really stifling where you were. Window open, fresh air. So if that's you, there's something in this whole reading for you. But love abounds. There's the motivation, the drive, and the love for what you do is coming back into your world. So if you feel like you wanted to make some change, you felt fed up where you are at the moment, you lost your motivation for whatever it is you're doing, you're going to find that love again for what you do. But the universe is bringing you something to basically detach yourself from anything that's holding you back. As you can see, we got release, open up. This is the death card energy, number 13. Okay, so release there indicates if you're feeling stagnant, whatever you feel is the thing that's keeping you immobilized, or whether it's fear, whether it's another person that you feel is being dishonest or in some way causing you this inertia, or you feel like there's an unfairness here, I feel like find a solution and take the first step towards it. Release yourself from anything, anything that's making you feel like you're not enough. Let your true light shine from within. Lead with your authentic self and rise up to be who you've always meant to be, okay, in terms of your career. Also, the death card is about pruning. It's about shedding anything in your world that is no longer necessary, that dead wood, anything that's holding you back. Get rid of it, release it, let it go. You're meant to shine, and that's what you're about to do. We've also got detach. Okay, that's number 11 in the major arcanas. That's your justice card. Okay, so we got a little flicker from the candle there. 11 is the soul path number. It is about detaching yourself from anything that is holding you back, but it's also finding peace. Okay, can you see someone detaching from their world to find a solution? There's different ways of doing things. The justice card says find the solution, step out of your comfort zone, okay, and release. Find the peaceful route, okay, the one that your heart sings and says this is the way forward. We've also got joy and stability. You will find that stability, okay, as long as you follow your heart. And this is the Four of Wands here, which indicates you will be partnering up with the right people, for example. The Four of Wands is about a new creative phase, celebration, finding harmony in whatever it is that you do, perhaps meeting people along the way, networking, and finding the right people, your soul tribe, who help you realize your goals and dreams, and you build something quite exciting, okay? It's a spark of something quite exciting. Can you see that? It's like energy, taking the first step. And I feel like it's either inspiration or, partnerships. I feel like you're aligning yourself with good company, but also focusing on what brings you pleasure. It's like making magic with other people to create some wonderful business ideas. I feel like it's a dream come true here, but there is an energy of having to find a solution in an area to just do something a little bit different. And we've also got Blossom, number 20. Now, number 20 is the Judgment card in this particular deck. So Blossom indicates, you're being given an opportunity to release any self-doubt or any negative energy and renew your faith. Be successful. This is rewards, abundance coming your way, and you're thriving. You're being given an opportunity to thrive. And I really feel like there's an energy here of making something out of something else. So either you're springboarding from one place to another. The Judgment card often indicates you understanding what you need to do to move forward in the direction of your dreams and being able to blossom as a result. So I feel like it's quite an exciting time, but it requires an element of risk. You got a couple of cards that have indicated that you need to come out of your comfort zone in order to embody this. And coming out of your comfort zone may just be as simple, Libra, as believing in yourself, knowing that you can do it, and just going with it and saying, to hell with what people think about me, or what they, all the advice they're giving, I take it on board and I'm grateful for the advice, but I've got a certain vision and I'm going to hold true to the vision. And I feel like you're going to be successful no matter what. Okay, so let's get to the wisdom of the oracle to close your reading. Thank you so much for it, guys. We have TikTok. Okay, now they give me a song, and the song. Okay, one moment, please. Let me just. Now this song has come up before in a reading. Maybe it was for your reading many months ago, maybe even last year. But they're giving this song to me. It may not have been for your sign either, but I'm not sure. So it is, you are gold. Always believe in your soul. You're indestructible. Always believe it. Yeah? I think it's yeah at the end. Always believe it. Yeah. So you are gold. Always believe in your soul. Is it all? It's either always believe in your soul or always believe in yourself. I think it's soul. Always believe in your soul. You're indestructible. Always believe it. Yeah, I think it's that. Okay, I guess the song is called Gold, or Always Believe, or Believe in Yourself, or maybe it's called Indestructible. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look it up. But anyway, that's the song they're giving me. So we got number 30, TikTok. So either you've been listening to that song quite a lot, or it's on the radio as you listen to this reading. There's some sort of synchronicity they're just giving me here, but they want you to be very mindful of the lyrics of this song, okay? I'm not surprised. Why? That sounds quite an inspirational song. So I'm going to look it up for myself. But it's number 30, TikTok. So let's see what it means. You may feel like time is running out, but actually they're showing me that, you know, time is actually, it's a man-made construct, and, you know, what is right for you will never pass you by. So you have everything you need within your hands. Don't worry about the time. But anyway, let's see, TikTok, number 30. Or maybe they mean, you know, maybe if you're an influencer, I'm trying to get with the cool kids right now, Libra, but maybe if you're an influencer, maybe they're telling you to get on TikTok. I'm not sure. That's a social media platform right now, right? So maybe they're saying, get yourself on TikTok. Maybe your business is being set on TikTok. I don't know. Can you make business on TikTok? I have to look that up myself as well. Anyway, we got timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. Okay, so the prosperity message says, your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time and the eternal efforts of your most important manifestation, partner, spirit, in a divine, measureless time. So keep doing what you're doing, stay positive, and make a commitment to remain in high vibrations and high vibrational thoughts and feelings. If you heed the message of this card, it will seem as if you align yourself with your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all, just like magic. So what's all the fuss about? Not having enough time. The prosperous life that is yours will never pass you by. I mean, I feel like I said that in that whole reading, Libra. So definitely the same energy they're giving you with that card. Thank you so much, spirit guides, my angels. Oh, the way they took my hand that time was very, very different. So we have, I close my eyes when I pick the trinkets. Of course, you don't know that. You can't see my eyes, so you're just going to have to take my word for it, I'm afraid. But we've got the Tree of Life there. So that's about new perspective, but it's also about finding security. It's about growth. I feel like you're in a natural flow of things, natural cycle. There will be growth here. There will be stability, but also it will be a stability, a financial stability that lasts generations is what they're giving me. So I feel like there's a lot of reward on its way for you. They want this on the King of Pentacles. Okay, which is right there. But it's also the Tree of Life, which indicates that's the Hangman always goes on the Tree of Life for a new perspective. So maybe it's about seeing a different way of doing things to get the same outcome, but just tweaking the plan. Okay. We've also got a crown. So the crown basically, you know, obviously it connects to royalty, but it's about your crown chakra, and it is about deep knowing. You know you can do this, Libra. Whatever this is, whatever you're moving towards, you can do it, and you know it. So there's a deep knowing here that you will be successful and you will reach the highest point. There's also an energy here of raising your game and rising up within your field. I feel like you're taking on either a leadership position or you're being, because what they're actually showing me with this trinket, which is really wonderful, I've never seen it before, is, you know, when someone is bestowed the crown, they're given the crown. They go through some sort of procedure or some sort of, it's either, you know, like a raise or a promotion. Someone is bestowing something upon you. So either it's a raise, promotion, or some sort of new investment, or I feel like, it feels like there's some sort of ceremony or something attached to it. So I feel like you're being given something really great here. But it comes with great responsibility, which may give you a bit of a headache. Okay? You can do this, whatever this is. Would you like this? They want it on the Empress card. Know your worth. Know that you deserve the best of the best, that you've got this, and that if you're reaching for a greater, better life, you got it. You're on the way, okay? You're on the right track, Libra. Don't doubt your wonderful self. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be with a chance to win a free personal reading, I do not do personal readings. I just give them away in a competition on this platform only, on the YouTube. So if you'd like to be in with a chance to win one, all you have to do is complete something in August. August is a month of completion, whether it is a task you've been meaning to do, whether it's cleaning out your closet, or send a message to that friend that you've been meaning to reach out to, but you just haven't got around to doing it, or whether it is making an important phone call, whether it is, I don't know, changing the battery on your fire alarm because it's been beeping, or worse, it's not beeping. Whatever it is, please complete the task in August. It raises your vibrations and allows a new cycle to come in. Also, take some time for yourself, whether it is spend some time alone reading a good book, or watch your favorite movie by yourself on the sofa, cozied up with a favorite glass of wine. Just want you to enjoy time to yourself, as just, if you can grab, snatch a few minutes even. I know we're all busy, but if you could just enjoy your own company just for a time period in August, that would be great. You don't have to tell me about it. Just put the word completed in the comments box below, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 27th of August. I'll announce the winner in a video only. Okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Librans. Love and light.